Hey you guys. So it's time for the official Lighthearted Shelter in Place Yoga with Kimmey and Chuckie yoga video. But I'm going to hold something up for everyone to read. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see if I can find it. Since I have no techno savvy whatsoever, this is about as savvy and technological as I get. But it's just making sure that everyone listens to their body, does not push it too far. It is totally up to you to back off and never take a pose further than feels comfortable. Okay, I think we're ready. Put this to the side. So I'd like to start today in child's pose. So just coming down, having your toes touch if you can, and open the knees nice and wide. You can also have blocks if you like. You can always use blocks. If you don't have any, remember 4 blocks that are 4 inches across, 6 inches wide, and 9 inches long are excellent. Any narrower than 4 inches is not good, in my opinion. They should at least be 4 inches on that end. Okay, so you're sitting back on your heels. You need to tuck your toes by all means. Otherwise, with or without blocks, push those hands down, lifting your elbows up. So you feel that stretch happening, that elongation happening of your spine, that lengthening. And you can always roll side to side if you like. Chuckie's burrowing in his little hut. So really sit down as you walk those hands away so you feel that stretch and breathe. Use your breath from the belly all the way up through the rib cage and the chest. And if you feel the hips loosening a little bit, you can open a little wider. Don't have to. Walk one hand away now. As you roll to the left, walk that right hand away, stretching that right side and breathing. Sit on your heels. Breathe. And rolling over to the right, walk that left hand away from you, stretching that left side, sitting on the heels. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming on up. Let's go ahead and stretch our triceps while we're down here. You can use the blocks or not, but have the elbows shoulder width. Move the blocks away. Clasp your palms together and sitting back however you can, and drop the hands behind you if you're able. You want to feel that stretch in those triceps under the arms. Breathe. Use your breath, inhaling wherever you're feeling the stretch, and exhale, creating that space to deepen your pose, deepen your stretch. Breathe. Coming back up. Feel free to bring those knees directly under your hips. I'm going to move Chuckie a little bit so people who want to see him can see him tucked in there. Hi. So quickly, we'll just do a few breaths in the backwards, turning your hands backwards if you're able, just to start loosening up those wrists. If you want to do some circles very gently, pay close attention so don't overdo. Just a few little circles. Breathe. sit back, tuck your toes and just sit back on those toes for a second. If you want to either just rub your wrists, roll them around, or clasp your elbows and just start doing your little crazy eights. One direction, crazy eights the other direction. Always breathing. So easy to forget to breathe, isn't it? Spread those fingers, middle finger basically straight forward. Wrists directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Press into the ends of the fingers, the knuckles, the palms. Cats and cows. So you're just going to inhale, lift that tailbone, drop the belly, gently roll the shoulders back as the head comes up. Exhale, tuck, arch, and draw that chin into the chest. Everything is with your breath. Inhale, coming into cow. Roll the shoulders back and down, and exhale. Arch, bring chin to chest, and move the head last. It makes it like that little dancing ribbon in the wind. That's how I picture it, at least, by keeping that steady flow, not stopping. One direction and the other. One more. And next time we exhale, let's just start doing some circles. So drop your hips to the right, bring them to the left, and come forward. Exhale to the right, behind, to the left. Inhale, come forward. So keep going around and around. So it's a very subtle arm strengthener. We're loosening up those hips. Coordinating our breath with our movement, which is very important. Now let's reverse direction. It's always fun to do both directions. It's only fair. And I want you to know I take great pride in the fact that all of my videos have massive amounts of senior moments in them, as in my regular classes. I take no shame. And one more time, we're going to have the toes touch if you're able. Open those knees and see if we can go a little deeper into that child's pose with or without blocks. Walk the hands away. If your forehead is on the mat, roll everything side to side. Forehead, hips go one direction, then the other direction. Breathe. Then coming up, bring the legs in just a little, maybe have them about the width of the mat if that's comfortable for you. And have the hands a distance from you, so when you come forward, just check it out, just come forward. So it's like you're in a half plank, your wrists are right below the shoulders. So come on back. So inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, elbows in, slowly come down. You can lift the legs, lift the feet if you like. Keeping the elbows in, inhale, push straight up. Strong belly, exhale back into your child's. So keep going, inhale up. Exhale, elbows in, come all the way down. Inhale back up. Exhale back. So making sure as you come forward that you drop those hips, so in that straight line coming down. Inhale up. Just warming up those arms. Keep going. Here's your breath. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Couple more. One more time. And take another rest. Feel free to roll side to side. If you need to rub your wrists, breathe. Coming back up. Now bring the knees back under those hips. Push back. We're going to do the same thing, but with our legs parallel. If this is too much, just take a rest. You can stay in child's pose. Otherwise, do a few of these if you can. Same thing we did. But now, the legs parallel. Again, belly up to the spine. The glutes are working. Elbows in. Inhale up so the thighs and the glutes are activated. Inhale up. Coming down. Up. Couple more if you can. We must have strong arms, ladies. Of course, boys already have them usually. I mean, men, excuse me. One more. And just come all the way down. Stay here, pillow with the hands, and just take a little rest. You can even just bend your knees and flop side to side. Putting your hands directly under your shoulders. Elbows are in. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down as you lift your chest. You're engaging your glutes, you're engaging those back muscles, you're engaging the abdominals, but it's those back muscles that are working really hard right now. Thighs are working, glutes. If you want to lengthen through the balls of the feet, you can lift the legs if you like. You can lift the hands if you like. It's whatever works for you. Breathe. Lengthen that neck. If it's too much for your back, lower those legs. Lower your body. A couple more breaths. Exhale down. Elbows in. Inhale, push straight up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale forward. Lower yourself down. Elbows in. Curl up into your cobra. Breathe. We're working that lower back, strengthening that back. These have saved me. I used to have major back problems. And when I started doing cobras more and more and more often, lifesaver, let me tell you. A couple more breaths. Exhale down. Elbows in. Inhale, push up. Exhale back into a brief child's pose. My heart's pounding. Inhale forward, lowering down, strong belly. This time, you can come back into cobra. If you would like to come into up dog, inhale, same thing. Everybody rolls their shoulders back and down. You lift, but with up dog, straighten your arms, making sure those wrists are right below the elbows. Pressing into the tops of the feet if you like, and lift the thighs and the knees as you drop the hips forward. But keeping the shoulders away from the ears, so lengthen your spine. Listen to your lower back. There was a time I could not do these. You can roll side to side. You could take a rest. Exhale down. Inhale straight up. Exhale, child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale forward, strong belly. Elbows in, come down. Inhale Inhale up into up dog or cobra. Remember, shoulders back and down. I'll even turn around this way. My knees are lifted. Breathe. You can go side to side. Breathe. Drop the knees. Exhale, just come all the way back rather than down. And just take a breath. Inhale, come up, same thing. Lower down, elbows in. This time, let's just come up into Sphinx pose, elbows directly under your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and come up. Engage the glutes, the thighs. You can lengthen to the balls of the feet. We're just warming that spine up. Working the back, warming the spine, breathing. So this is like a Sphinx because this is how they look. Wait for you to see my hand. So we don't want this. We're looking more for this. Breathe. Again, you can engage those legs. Breathe. Exhale all the way down. Make a pillow with your hands. Bend the knees. Drop those legs side to side. Breathe. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, push straight up. Exhale, child's pose. Stretch it out. Coming forward, come onto your forearms. You can either keep your arms parallel with your hands or clasp your hands. My shoulders seem to prefer that slight adjustment. So, in keeping those shoulders and elbows in line, tuck those toes, exhale back, lift those knees part way. So push away from the arms, lengthen through those hips, bring the belly up to the spine, and then start straightening your legs. This is dolphin pose, so we're walking our precious little dolphin. Come down out of this whenever you need to. Come into child's pose if you need to. Never overdo it. There's no reason to, ever. At least not in my classes. From here, if you are able, inhale, come forward into plank. If this is too much, just drop those knees. But rather than dropping them with your rear end hanging out, stay long and just drop them that way. Belly up to the spine, hips forward. Breathe. Work those arms, work the heart, work the abdominals. Exhale, use the abdominals to lift you up. Oh, into dolphin. Walk your dolphin. Breathe. Again, if you need to rest, come down and rest. I'm shaking already. Again, inhale into plank or plank on the knees. Breathe. You can roll side to side. If that works for you, you can drop your hips on one side, drop your hips on the other side. Totally up to you. Play around with it. Go carefully, keeping the belly engaged, keeping the glutes, the thighs engaged. When you're ready, the abdominals lift you, push you back. Breathe. Walk your dolphin. Open the knees. One more child's pose. Come on down. Relax. Roll side to side. Breathe. My speaker. There we go. Came back. How about that? It was like magic. See, technology, let me tell you. Don't understand it. Anyway, coming back up. Knees directly under the hips. From having your hands under your shoulders, walk them out one hand length. Spread the fingers for downward dog. I'll come forward a little bit so you can see my feet. Spread the fingers, pressing into the ends of the fingers, the knuckles, and the palms. Exhale, push back. Lift those knees, keep them bent as you push away from the arms. Head relaxes between the arms. Hips draw away from you, bring the belly up to the spine. Breathe. Oh my gosh, breathe, breathe, breathe. Eventually start stretching one leg down, the other leg down. Walk your dog. You walked your dolphin, now it's time to walk your doggy. Breathe. Really keep your hands connected firmly on the mat. Relax your neck. Breathe. Exhale. This is going to seem kind of weird. If you're able, walk your hands back to your feet and hang down. If hanging down is really uncomfortable for you, please bend your knees and just whoop and just relax this way. Or if you want to stand up. Some people it's difficult to hang down. You can even just use a chair and just put your hands on the seat of the chair. Breathe. While you're hanging and breathing, stretch one side, stretch the other, lengthen. Exhale, walk if you can. Bend the knees if you need to. Walk your hands away into down dog. Walk your dog. Push away from the hands, heels down, belly up to the spine. Breathe. It's okay if your heels do not touch the ground. It does not matter. Mine barely touch, if that. Again, inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Hang down if you can. Breathe. You can hold the elbows. Stretching down, lengthening down. Change the cross of your elbows as you exhale down. Breathe. Release the hands, bend the knees, arms out, head up, thighs bring you all the way up. Engage the thighs, the glutes, bring the arms out. And exhale your hands in front of your heart. Feet are hip width, slightly pigeon-toed for mountain pose. Draw those kneecaps up, engage your thighs. Lengthen your entire spine up through the crown of the head. Draw the head back without tucking the chin. Just draw the head back. And shoulders up, back, and just let them gently slide down your back. Feeling your chest open. Feel that heart lifting. Belly softening as you breathe. From the belly. Exhale from the chest. Take your time. Couple more breaths. Exhale from the chest. Inhale, arms up. exhale into your chair pose. So come into your chair. In your chair pose, you're engaging your thighs, you're engaging your glutes, strong belly. Try to have the arms next to your ears, but my shoulders are stiff, so mine don't go next to my ears, so it doesn't really matter, but it's, get that lengthening happening. Drop the shoulders down rather than stretching them up. Bring them back down. Breathe. Go a little deeper in your chair if you can. Breathing, shaking. And just exhale down. Straighten the legs and breathe. Since you're hanging down, have your blocks nearby, have your strap nearby. You never know. Hopefully you have a strap and blocks. If you don't, turn the video off and go get a bathrobe tie or something. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. Yeah, it'd be nice if you had a strap just in case. Okay. Bend the knees, come all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Sit back in your chair. All the weight in that right leg. Engage that right thigh. If you're able, hard on the carpet, but if you're able to lift that left leg, that's fantastic. Balance. You can keep your left toe down if you need to. Bring that left foot back into a high crescent. That knee is over the ankle. You're pulling that mat apart with your feet. Let's put our hands on our hips. Right hip back, left hip forward to even out your hips. Let's do some work here, okay? Inhale up. Exhale down. Doesn't matter how far. If you can come all the way, great. You don't have to. Inhale back up. Now here's a tricky one. Straighten the front leg if you can. Bend the back knee. This is balance. Come down, whoa, over that front leg. You can drop the hands if you need to. Come over the front leg. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, come up. Bend the front knee, come down. Inhale up, bend the back knee, straighten the front. Exhale down. Boy, it is so difficult on the carpet. I'm used to a nice hard floor at the studio. So keep going up and down. Straighten the front leg. Again, if it's too difficult, just make it work for you. Just keep going up and down without straightening. But keep everything in line. Try not to round those shoulders forward. Couple more. Keep that big toe side of the front foot down. That helps with the balance usually. Couple more. Did I say that already? I don't even know. One more time. This time, with that front leg straight, bring the fingertips down. Roll the shoulders back, come lengthening up, and exhale all the way down over that leg. Breathe. Right hip back, left hip forward. Left heel down. Bend the front knee as you exhale, palms down. Coming back into down dog. Inhale, just lift that right leg, bring it back, stretch down through that right heel. Stretch it out. Breathe. Lengthen down. Side to side. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, walk behind your hands. Hang down. Stretchy, stretchy. Just 2 or 3 breaths. Stretch it out. Breathe. Bend the knees, arms out, head up. Those thighs bring you up. Exhale into chair pose. Take a break whenever you need it. Even stop the video if you need to. This time all the weight in that left foot. Lift the right leg. Wobble, wobble. Engage. Eventually this right foot comes back. Left knee over the ankle. Left hip back, right hip forward, hands on the hips. Go a little deeper. Shoulders back and down. Inhale up. Exhale down, whatever that means to you. Inhale up, here's the tough part. Bend the back knee, come down over the front leg. Inhale, roll yourself back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale over that front leg. Whoa. So I'll be falling all over the place in these videos because that's what I do in real life anyway. So why be different? I love having yoga teachers who are not perfect. As a matter of fact, I love having yoga teachers that are far from perfect. They are my favorite. I can relate to them much better. Couple more, inhaling up, exhaling down. One more. We're exhaling down. Drop the fingertips. Stay down. Left hip back, right hip forward. Straighten this leg as much as you can. Always leaving that little micro bend or bend it a lot, whatever you need. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. And exhale down. Breathe. Right heel down. Big toe side of the foot presses down on the front foot. Breathe. Exhale, bend the front knee for down dog, palms down. Inhale, bring it back to down dog. Again, if you need to stop and rest, stop and rest. Breathe. Always breathe, more than anything else. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Hang down. Exhale, bend the knees, arms out, head up. Let's come up. Those thighs are doing the work. Maybe a brief mountain pose. One more time. Nice brief mountain pose. Grounding, lengthening. Relax that belly so it can fill up with your breath. Bringing it up through your rib cage, bringing it up through your chest. Exhale from the chest, ribs, belly. My heart's beating away. Beat, beat, beat. We're at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Lift that right foot, and if you're able to bring it forward into a lunge, or if you need to come forward and bring that bring that left foot back. If that's easier, do that. Whichever way works for you. So we're in high crescent. Right foot forward, left hip, right hip goes back, left hip forward. Go deeper. Inhale, reach up as you turn yourself into warrior two. So you keep that knee over the ankle, this back leg from that left hip all the way to the outside of the little toe. Ground it down. Keep it connected. Arms out from the shoulders. If this hurts your arms, put them where you need to. Doesn't matter if it hurts your shoulders, drop your arms. Otherwise, and try to keep your body from going forward. Have someone in your mind, a pretend person, have that left wrist and bring your body back up. Go deeper. Engage your glutes, your thighs, opening. Gaze past those right fingertips. Go deeper in your lunge. Breathe. A little deeper. Come out of it if you need to. Inhale, straighten the leg, parallel the feet, arms up. Take a breath. Exhale, other side. Turn your left foot out. Back foot either 45 degrees or parallel, which I should have said last time. Making sure that that left heel is in line with that back arch. Nice straight line. Bend the knee. Right hip, ground down. Go deeper. These are all grounding poses. We're reaching down, trying to connect with the earth. Again, this time someone has your right wrist, bringing your body back. Engage those thighs. Drop the shoulders. Go deeper. Breathe. Inhale back up, parallel the feet. Now we're going to go side to side in our warrior two. So with your right foot, knee over the ankle, left heel, left little toe side down. Inhale, parallel the feet. We're just going to go side to side. Try to keep the integrity of your pose. Pay attention to how you're doing it. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. If you want to hold rather than go side to side, please do so. And then just go to the other side when you feel like it. It's a lot easier when you can see yourself do it. Side to side, go deeper. Really go nice and deep without that knee going over the foot. Couple more if you can. Inhale up. This time, hands on the hips. Come all the way down, bend the knees. If you need a block in front of you, go ahead and use it. Your feet are parallel. And just hang all the way down. Draw your elbows parallel. Just below the shoulders, breathe. Oh man. You can rock back and forth on your feet if you like. Roll the shoulders back, come up. Let's go ahead and put your right hand below your face, directly below your face, on a block or just on the mat. And we'll do a quick twist before we go to do our extended side angles. So bring the left arm up and lengthen the spine and then rotate upward to the left. And breathe. Bend the knees if you need to. Keep breathing, lengthening. Exhale the left hand, place it where the right hand is. Now just roll your body up, right arm up to the sky. Lengthen the spine and breathe. Exhale down. Stay on your fingertips or using a block. Let's do some cats and cows. You can bend the knees if you need to. So you're going to be, inhale, roll the shoulders back as you lift your tailbone and sway the back. Exhale, arch, tuck the chin, just to do something a little different with our back after doing a few poses. Just all very beginner yoga. That's all I believe in for my old body. It's all my old body needs to still be able to get up in the morning, stand up straight, and make it to the bathroom. That's my daily goal. Getting there without falling is my daily goal. So far, so good. So there you go. And then hang down. Bend the knees, arms out, head up, come all the way up. Turn the right foot, heel in line with that back arch. And this time just float that right arm and lightly place it on that right thigh, extended side angle. Left arm is out. Lengthen down. Inhale, swing the arm over the left ear. Rotate the chest upward. Engage those thighs, the glutes, opening, grounding down. And get that straight line from the outside of your left foot all the way through the fingertips. And turn your head wherever your neck needs to be. Always be careful of your neck. Tear the mat apart with your feet, so engage those legs. Make sure those glutes are working. Inhale up. Other side. Left foot straight ahead, back foot parallel or 45 degrees. Heel in line with the arch. Bend the front knee as you lightly place the left arm on the thigh, swinging the right arm over the ear. This time, outside of that foot and the arm, all the way up the leg, up the side of the body. Nice straight line. Breathe. Thighs are engaged, glutes are engaged, spine is long, heart is pounding. Inhale up, we'll go side to side. Again, if this is too much, take a rest. Right side. Inhale up. Left side. Stand for an inhalation and an exhalation. Come up. Exhale. Come up. Parallel, then turn the feet. Lengthen. Engage. Couple more times each side. This time we'll just come down, exhale, and we'll come right back up. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Every part of my body is shaking right now. Exhale. Inhale up. Once again, if you want to use your hands on your hips or just come all the way down, relax. This time, on your fingertips, bend that right knee, stretching the inside of that left thigh. Long spine, so we're not rounding. We're keeping that beautiful long spine, belly up to the spine. Go deeper, breathe. Inhale up, go to the other side. Stretch the inside of that leg. So, some stuff we do in every video, or a lot of videos, some stuff we don't. Like for instance, this next one I think we did in the last video. Come up. Walk the feet in slightly, bring the heels in, toes out, coming up. And if you feel like coming into your temple or goddess pose, come on down. This is another lengthening down, connecting with the earth. And if you want to mess around with it, if you want to come up onto your toes or side to side or nothing at all, perfectly fine. Inhale, come up. Face the front of your mat. Turn the feet. Bend the front knee. Palms down. Inhale into downward dog. Walk your dog. Boy, aren't you happy to be in that pose now? If you need to come to child's pose, please take a breather. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, walk, step, or jump behind your feet and hang down. Breathe. If you have a strap, which I'm hoping that you do, of some sort, bend the knees and come on up. Again, it can be a necktie, it can be a judo strap, it can be a yoga strap, or a belt from your robe. Going to see how this is going to work. On this carpet, this is going to be so difficult, but let's give it a shot. All the weight in your right leg. We're going to take our strap and put it where the ball of the foot and the arch meet. Feel free, if you need to, lean against a wall. I may just lean against the organ, just so it looks as if I can really do this, because it just doesn't matter. But if you need a wall behind you for support, or even just emotional support, perfect. Okay, shoulders roll back and down. Engage your right leg. Ground that right foot as you bring your left leg up. Shorten your strap. Breathe. Spine is long. You're not swaying your back. Breathe. So what I'm doing, I'm leaning against the organ and then I come forward a little bit. It is really hard on carpet to get that balance. So I'm just going to use the organ. Still getting that stretch. Still strengthening my standing leg. And I'm still balancing. A little higher. Both straps in your left hand, right arm out, and just come out to your left. Nice strong standing leg. Breathe. Opening as far as you can. Oh yeah, feels good. Inhale forward. Both straps in the right hand. This is a tricky one. Left arm out, just bring the leg across. And release, walk it off. So, standing with the left foot, strap on the right where the ball and the arch meet, so we're not putting it directly in the arch. It's a little higher where the arch is. Might have to move over. Chuckie's just hiding out today in his little hut. Okay, roll the shoulders back, engage the abdominals, engage that standing leg, and just bring this up, shorten the strap. As much as you need to. One hand on each side, without leaning back the way I just was. Try to stay tall. I'm gonna get away from the organ, there we go. Not easy, doesn't matter how high your foot goes, it never matters. Shoulders relax. Whoa, keep going. Don't follow my lead. Do as I say, not as I do. Breathe, a couple more breaths. That standing leg is working. Both straps in the right hand, left arm out, and just open wide. Use that wall. Engage that standing leg in the glutes. Other Other side, both straps in the left hand, just cross the leg over. Doesn't matter how high or how far, just whatever you can do. Something is always better than nothing. That is my motto. I say it a lot, and I mean it. Release, and just walk it off. Oh, keep your strap, sorry about that. Keep your strap. We're going to come back down. So I want you to have your strap. I like it about shoulder width, but whatever works for you. Roll the shoulders back and down, squeeze and lift. Your feet are hip width. Bend the knees, bring your hips back, your head up. Come all the way down. Bring the chin into your chest, straighten your legs, and drop those arms. I love doing this before we come down onto the floor. For some reason it just feels so extra good. Relax your neck. Breathe. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, shoulders roll back, those thighs push you up. I'll do it one more time where we put our feet the width of your mat, the inside width, and put the entire edge of the foot along the edge of the mat. Again, roll the shoulders, squeeze and lift, bend the knees, hips out, come on down. Chin to chest, straighten the legs as much as you can, and then relax your head, relax your neck, drop those hands behind, breathe. I hope everyone you know is healthy and doing well, by the way, with this bizarre time in our lives. It's crazy. Exhale, bend your knees, roll the shoulders back, come on up. Now, come back this far. So bring your feet like little duck feet on the edges of your mat, arms up, and we're going to come down into a squat and adjust your feet as much as you need to. I always end up having to bring them in a little bit. So we're in a squat, palms together. You can use those arms in between the legs for support. Again, we're grounding down, lengthening the spine, we're breathing. You can sit on a block. It's okay if you're in midair. It doesn't matter. It's just the idea of the action, where you want just your thoughts, your body to go, or the energy. I don't really like saying that. It's kind of too cosmic. I'm just not that deep. But you want that energy going down. Breathe. Then come on down. If you have blocks, which I hope you do, if you don't, you can still do this. Maybe not to the extent that, okay, without blocks. Let's start this off without blocks. So without blocks, hands and feet, roll the shoulders back. You're just going to lift your hips up. And wherever your neck needs your head, if you can drop it back, great. If that's too much, chin to chest, but bring those hips up. My tummy's gonna be my tummy growl. So for people who have blocks, if you like, everybody else stay there if you can. Do the same thing with your blocks. Breathing, lift those hips. Breathe. Lift a little higher. And for those who want, if you can swing. Whee! That's why I like the blocks. I can swing in between my hands. So for those of you not doing this, you can just sit for a second as the rest of us swing a couple more times. It's just fun. And it's an arm strengthener. And then sit. Ooh. Fingers in front, we're going to do our rolls. So have the legs nice and wide. Tuck your chin as if it's Velcro to your chest and roll back. And keep the chin to your chest. Exhale back, and if these don't feel good to you, don't do them. And try not to go as far back as your neck. I don't do any poses that put pressure on the neck. As a rule, a couple more. And then sitting up, clasping your hands for little baby cats and cows. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling always feels so good. Next time we exhale, keeping the tummy strong, lengthen those feet out if you want to scoot back, and just lower yourself down, keeping yourself engaged, but use your arms. So we're going to do some little pelvic tilts. First, let's stretch. Let's give ourselves a good stretch where we lengthen out. You can hold your wrists. You can roll to the side so you lengthen through that opposite heel. Just a couple good little stretches. Groaning and moaning are always part of it. Okay, you know, while we're here, let's go ahead and do this. But wait, there's more. Let's do this one. So we're lengthening out, belly to the spine. As we exhale, lift the left leg and the right arm. We'll just do an abdominal workout here, just a little bit of abdominals. Inhale down, exhale, other side. Doesn't matter, wherever you can reach. So it's safe for the neck, so the neck is not involved. And we are crunching. Much kinder on the lower back. So exhale as you connect, and essentially you're crunching. Inhale, lengthen down. Side to side, keep going. We're not lifting our body, just the legs and the arms, that's it. Exhale, inhale, lengthen. A few more. You really should start feeling this in the whole front of your body. One more each side. Hug and roll. That would feel really good right now. And bring your legs straight up to the sky. We did this in the last video, I think, but I like to do this every class if possible. So arms out from the shoulders, palms upward. This way it keeps the chest more open and there's more pressure on the shoulders rather than the neck. Bending the knees as much as you need to and only go down as far as you feel safe for your body today. Please listen to your body. Inhale, lengthen through the heels. Exhale, belly to the spine, and the belly, the tummy muscles, lower the legs to the right, head to the left. Taking your time. Inhale, engage the abdominals, let them do all the work. Inhaling and exhaling down. The tummy is doing everything, the obliques. So we're getting a twist. We're working our tummy muscles. Stop whenever you need to, otherwise keep going. Nice and slow, side to side. Remember, tummy Abdominals do the work, not momentum. One more each side. When you're done, hug and roll. Whoops. And then put your feet by your seat, hip width. Just little pelvic tilts. So that means nothing is coming off the ground. It feels weird on my finger. Except for your lower back. So again, palms out, upward. All you're going to do is exhale, flatten that lower spine. Tilt your pelvis this way. Belly down. Inhale, tilt your pelvis the other way. Creating space. Go gently. The more you do it, the more you can maybe round that spine a little more, but take your time. Now go back. Keep breathing. In the other room. My sister walked in there again. Okay, hugging and rolling. And now the phone's ringing. Hey, that's how it goes when you do stuff at home. Real life happens. Then ending class however you like. If you want to end with your feet together in Baddha Konasana, feel free. You can also put your feet on a block in Baddha Konasana, which my lower back prefers that, and I have my heels hang off towards me, dropping the knees down, feet touching, palms upward. To me, that feels really good. You can lengthen out fully into full Shavasana to relax for a minute or so. You can use a block underneath your sacrum, like that. And just bring your legs up to the sky, palms upward, if you like. And just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Close your eyes. And from your belly, breathing in all the way up through your chest. Exhale, just sink down, connect with the ground beneath you. Even if you're on a block, relax your jaw, your facial muscles. Keep breathing. Coming off your block, everyone hug and roll, side to side. ending up on your right side. And just take a breath or two. Just make a little pillow with your hands. Just hang out. Just enjoy being quiet and still, comfortable. When you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, inhaling, using that left hand to help you into a comfortable seated position, whether it's on the floor, you could sit on a block, you can sit on a chair or on your sofa if that's more comfortable, just so we can sit quietly for 1 minute and breathe. My music stopped for some reason, but that's okay. If you have a couple of movements that would make it feel better in this position, go ahead and do them. Eventually connecting down beneath you, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Draw the head back, shoulders relax back and down. If you're able to relax your belly, do so. And just breathe from the belly. Take your time. Listen to your breath. Inhaling, those hands float up to the sky as the palms touch. And slowly just bring those hands in front of your lovely hearts, relaxing the shoulders. May all beings and creatures be happy, safe, healthy, and know unconditional love. May our every thought, our every word, our every action somehow contribute to the happiness, the safety, the health, and the unconditional love of every single being. Thank you, you beautiful people, whoever the heck you are. Namaste. And always go in peace with the happiest of hearts. Thank you so much. Chuckie's being very, very quiet today. I don't know why. Say hi, everybody. Hi. All right, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Till the next one.